keep it down. Let me catch a few more of these.
After defeating Sparx during a tour of the Express at Pearlux Tower. Meanwhile, both Ashvale and Kut during the conversation with Sin on the day of the Star Rail Fest. However, the Daybreak Warriors locked the being hiding deep within.
Saving progress.
Wait, did you hear that?
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Hurry, make a wish.
Hang on. Hey, it wasn't just me. What?
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit, which means... Precisely. Aha has raised...
Are you serious? This is so wild.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the transfer of an eon's divine authority. The most logical explanation is... Not every Phantasmoon game, but as far as recorded history goes.
Exactly.
In the historical records, basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said, they won't be a guest with a 1 minute. They may spread good fortune and steer the great... You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon game, perhaps Aha heard you right.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and he...
I couldn't even...
Whoa.
Hey, that declaration...
You should just hit it with your bat! You smash anyone who stands in...
The way they say it makes you sound like... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squad...
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You be...
Oh!
Epic. Are you brain dead?
Son...
Yo! When you become a...
We should get away from this mess.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on this.
Yeah, that's right.
Still, the mere fact that...
To prevent the divine authority, after all, in most people's minds.
Yeah, and that may be
Madame Pearl has sent a communication
It hasn't been long since we parted, and here I am disturbing.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Nothing manipulates people.
I can't help but wonder whether some...
In any case, the Phantasmoon's speech has made the public realize that when normal people believe power rests in... It isn't required, but I advise the media and public relations to...
I've seen it online myself. A commentary program on... Many believe the Astral Express is...
What the?
These narratives are undoubtedly I've received a report from the Security Bureau. I'll reinforce security in case... That much is certain. Still, I sincerely hope that the Affairs demand my attention.
What do you...
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things... We cannot allow her to
Agreed. Given the... That reminds me, I've been...
Perhaps. 15 years ago, the murderous mark he left behind. I cannot say whether the vision this mad... He claimed that in his hallucinations, in hindsight, it's clear. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness? Full Wish. I need more information about this junior. If we're to investigate Full Wish, if you're set, let's get...
Well, after that Wait a minute. Business...
Don't worry, March.
That's a relief. Speaking of which...
I think it's best. It's only appropriate that we obtain... 15 years have passed, but... Let's go then. To the deep...
Say yes?
I heard from the math teacher that fitness club's looking for new
The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? I sent you a dozen messages. But, seeing that you've come to... If you're really so preoccupied... Ah, it's you two.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord...
In any case, I'll leave you.
Stop. Every time. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. But tell me, has there been progress? The Department of Aberration Defense. But regrettably, I'm aware that you're involved in the
Thank you.
Go ahead. To be honest, it wasn't until... As the Dean, I should have... If someone was able to... 15 years ago, by the time I came back, even though I knew my... That's why I immediately...
It's all right. You can...
You're right about that. You're always welcome.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around the...
Oh my goodness,
Miss Dolly!
Don't worry about it. I must...
Please, I can't...
Look. Foolish. The school organ... Poor girl. Though she had good grades and a good...
speaking of...
I heard she went
somewhere beyond the sky.
I never heard...
Thank you, Miss Dolly, for...
Teacher?
The new Herald of Death, he's not coming here.
What are you? I heard he murdered...
I...
If we help the Express gang, there's a...
The fitness club's looking for new members.
We have all the clues we need. And the culprit is...
The atmosphere in this...
It was like this 15... There's a lot of data stored here. If possible, keep an eye dabbling in technology.
Is this? Ugh, did they really? Formal caution. The IPC is... There are so many. The school for 3 Garden Star of Botanical... Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond...
Well, did you find it? Garden Star of... It appears to be a greenhouse world. Strange. I've heard conspiracy theories given the great lengths the...
Full Wish was hurt by the hair... You mean she...
It's certainly possible. I'm more inclined to think that if the power of the abundance used in... Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow...
Contact Full Wish as her...
I don't know. Back then... Full Wish would occasionally... They didn't treat me like a patient who needed... We often shared snacks. Full Wish, she was the model student. I could feel the passion in her eye. If she still remembers our old friend, I want to ask her myself.
Me too.
Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. By the way, before we leave the
You mean that...
We have all the clues we need, and the culprit is...
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons and...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 5th...
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents? Oh, Full Wish?
That's Full Wish.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himiko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full wish.
Himiko, you recognized me at just a glance. I thought Himiko was at school like the rest of us. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of... Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that... But who would have guessed? You're alive. You became the navigator of the Astral Express. Congratulations, Ar. Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? Regrettably, there are some scars and empty... Look around. Even here, 15 years have passed. So, I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to... How are you any different from that monster back... I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm sorry. I would advise everyone to think... As a media professional, let me give you a piece of it at the very least. Try not to look so... We live in a world where we are constant. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech. To the audience watching from your... You know my name. And I... 15 years ago, with the tacit approval, you and I, the rest, we are surrounded by... And now, we must... Is this the happy... No! Absolutely not! Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, right here, as the Herald of Death approached, they allowed me to escape with my life. They revealed my mission. I, Full Wish, survivor of... In this game, and then, I will make smiles of... Himiko, don't... I will bring happiness to you too. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon games, like those... We are in plain Arcadia. I'll give you a stage if... I invite you all to a
A plain Arcadian way?
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers... Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to... The stage is set. Come and perform this final act. That...
Darn it! Are we just going to...
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Let's leave here and return to the...
Hello, everyone! Just moments ago, we received some shocking news!
At the same time, Lady Full Wish is a...
What a magnificent topic! With so many accidents happening, You
got that right! Now Miss Full Wish has joined the fray!
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes?
Ugh, so shame. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV...
I see. I ran a search. Seafeld City is looking at it this way. So...
You're really going to the TV...
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to cut before we act.
Help? We can all... Sunday!
Ever since Sunday was dragged. However, I haven't heard of him making...
But what's the...
Whether Sparxie counts as our ally is a massive question mark. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be
how we tracked down the clues about
Sparxie. Well, this is certainly a condition.
You just said. As for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking... Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the elation and the I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my... I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instinct...
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you... Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the...
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the first...
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received...
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your...
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious. Where exactly this secret...
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are.
Already?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get...
Oh.
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely
You're the arbitrator of the Phantasmoon games.
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud.
Fine, fine.
Ding dong! The train bell.
Hey, you got any...
That's...
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something...
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't it...
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these, as far as the eye could see, the seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron-red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve every...
It seems she...
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise...
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. Miss Evanescia, what to you is a game to be savored?
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent... The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. Calamity looms overhead. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanescia. Please.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a close odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging?
Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Seafeld! Oh, good afternoon.
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday fest.
We Seafeld! We won't let anyone ruin this serenity! Come on, man.
Their emotions are
Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew?
You're from the Astral...
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless?
You...
Just look at you. Dyeing your hair like that at such a young age. It's...
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened?
You people from beyond the sky.
My apologies.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of...
bid farewell to follow Master Fullwish's.
How? No matter how many
I actually think your judgment is looking more from the moment I entered this port city. This entity is far, but it has no concept of death.
I believe most people
at the courtyard.
A great calamity. There really is. However,
by that time, they won't follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly, the only thing I can do is...
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like we're almost there.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass and refrain from...
Is this it? You keep the sacred instrument out here in broad daylight?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go.
With all due respect, I get it. It's probably just an optic. Do you sing a little
I'm no woof woof Dawn. A long time ago, I raised a float to prevent others from wandering in by mistake. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec. Let's go!
Please keep off the grass. Refrain from picking flowers. We ask that you treat public facilities with...
The drop rates are this bad. What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Compared to the Yuchua's scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Would it kill you to pay a compliment?
Yes.
What are you laughing?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 100...
Miss Evanescia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place...
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a...
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss... Now then, please, begin.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law. By the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. What is... It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's
What? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantasmoon Games? And that mask...
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Sifu... No, all of Duo mentions supplicants. They're... Not in the history of the Phantasmoon Games have I ever...
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Dan Heng, and...
Dan Heng, you've returned. And Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crime. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes. And what kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have...
And this would be...
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou... I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am.
You're obviously using a fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come.
General, I'm afraid old grudge. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divin...
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Cienjo cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths. You wish to subdue the Emanator of the Abundance, Shu-Hu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years, the happiness surgery promoted by the Smile Society utilizes none other than Shu-Hu's cells. Cells.
You mean everyone who underwent
have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every...
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an Emanator of the Abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here. Who on earth?
Oh, what innocence! We all...
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself!
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous...
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Fullwood?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit is with us. Seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of consciousness.
Answer me this question first. Is Fullwood...
The tavern doesn't exact, but having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for what, just listen to her slogan. Healing smiles. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, but Full Wish is clearly the exception. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who was...
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to...
Give me the intel on Full Wish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself. Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you as Full Wish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I'd never heard of... Maybe we should ask you?
Woohoo, Miss Sparxie? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory. Please spare me. Just give me a...
Sparkle and I just had... I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear.
Oh, do tell.
I want to ask about someone. Full Wish. Is she really one of us? How come I've never...
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. As for the storage area logbook, either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
We're doomed. Even the wealth...
Nice try. But goading won't... Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once.
You mean the bloodstained games from 15 years ago? I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital.
Patience. Do not believe any information from this broadcast. I repeat, do not believe any information.
Full wish, full wish. Ah, found it! Happiness syntax. Trying to. Hello? Hello?
Well, if it isn't Patient Zero of the Sparxie Con. To think the Department of Aberration Defense still because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave. So, what's the...
Not me this time. It concerns an old...
Wait, you didn't actually forget it. This patient...
So, what...
Looking back through the history of this...
What exactly did...
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to admit...
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash. There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite and the power that erupted when the mask... Ugh. I spent several days peeling.
Whoa! Is this the crack? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say.
They went mad.
Yeah. Muttering to them.
Dangerous? Listen up, Mike.
Why?
Are you?
Foolish, there's a delivery.
Is this... Tooth so right the way you cried on... Who are you? I don't get it.
What the heck? That I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel... Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be?
How did you get in? Never mind. That's... Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy, right?
Whoa! Even a media mogul like...
The first battle between supplicants made your name known.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask. But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most.
Happiness? My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the elite. Precisely because my past was so... I can smell the pulsating desire within.
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
As you wish. Let us start tasting from the first bite. Recognition. Deep within your heart, you desire the secret you used to...
Correct.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hands, you will conquer the entire...
That's it! That's exactly how it should be!
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new eon of... And the end of all this is eternal fulfillment.
It's so... quiet.
All that revelry is nothing but hollow noise, meant to fill the void before reaching this ultimate fulfillment. Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down, throw yourself at it, embrace it. This paradise will become one.
Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist.
To think you could resist this perfect design.
Perfect! You've got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland as... In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask. What we masked fools do best is distill pain into the strongest one. Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of... Welcome to the live stream! Lane Arcadia, Happiness Syntax, Honkai Chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers.
Unlimited firepower!
Don't you?
Fashion! Wiped him out! Let me teach you some moves! This is double speed.
Not exactly tough. Suffering.
Why did you break my...
Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? I should. So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows. I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot on the... I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself. Just look at you. Nice going. We've really poked a massive horn.
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless.
Stay safe.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of an emanator of the abundance.
Mr. Ashvale and I have arrived at the TV.
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain.
She wants to find a way.
That's weird. She's caused such a huge mess, yet she...
If the public catches wind of this, panic is inevitable.
Allow me to add, the IPC has confirmed this to extrapolate. The advantage.
Full Wish is challenging all the...
I will publicly decline the invitation if the situation spirals, but until then, the PR...
That should be enough.
Danger lurks everywhere right now.
Oh, right. Who are you calling a comedian?
Then let's head out.
Mention line.
Saving progress. Next time, let's crank it up a notch.
Next stop is Wahaha Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly. Please mind the gap between...
Attention.
I didn't expect Plain Arcadia to have
Let's crank it up a notch.
a spot as peaceful as this.
I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle. The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We'll have to walk the rest of the way.
Welcome to... Let's have some fun!
How about this wolf?
Let's have some fun!
We ask that visitors proceed.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass and refrain from picking flowers.
Passengers, welcome to the Seaside Line. The current stop is Seafeld Station.
Yellow Ducky Nipple Flagship
We're here.
Looky here. How is the...
Huh? Oh, that special program? It's wrapping up already. By the way...
Yes.
It is a bit unusual. I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Will you be nervous facing the cameras alone? Now that's unexpected. Especially from someone. Don't worry. I'll... Then let's go find Sun.
We really?
Listen, give it a rest. Can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice. Is that Mr. Ashvale?
such a
What's the rush? Frowning over such...
Hey, hey!
What's going on? What can you do?
Is this?
We meet again, you two. Might as well. It's good advertising. You guys noticed it too, right? The entire first... Those two look busy, but they haven't taken... It's no use.
Speaking of which, I didn't
Before contacting you all.
This...
Exactly.
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand...
There are personal reasons. Unfortunately, the rate...
It seems my suspicions were right.
Do they not manipulate the hearts of...
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate? When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantom Moon games.
Precisely because we were once adversaries.
And I'll be joining in too anyway.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. When I left Plain Arcadia, when moving forward, don't let the word debate lead.
Hello, viewers. This is an emergency broadcast. A supplement.
What kind of... What? Is Full Wish TV up to their old tricks?
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances.
As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hope the dispute between
I was confident in my victory, but now I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just the...
I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to...
A reporter in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero. And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Cianzhou's wanted criminal. Back then, I trusted the Astral Express, figuring this was just...
But a short while ago, I found members of the...
Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias not to... But his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive, a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC back to Ashvale, arriving at the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment. May the Master of Elation bless.
So that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone from...
No. Everyone, we'd better get out of here.
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Wait! How could...
Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement.
The Department of Aberration
originates from the Harmony.
Supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the Harmony! Please, steer
It is time to fulfill my duty.
Let us become one and share no isolation. One me, one dose of happiness. Let's stop all the bliss.
I can't hold it in!
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Unlimited firepower!
I can't hold it in!
Nothing major.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Bloom.
Pain? What flavor?
There, sense it.
Come closer.
Is here.
No, the flesh is regenerating.
In that case, he is certainly. So this is Fullwish's goal: to twist citizens implanted with. Fullwish is a mere mortal.
General, please do not call them that. They are just no. They just want to stop and catch their.
You're right. Since we have the power. You were the referee of the Phantasmoon Games. Even now the land is overrun by walking.
This is merely a common occurrence in a game that has lasted so long as the supplicant can draw wish power to fill the Master of Elation allows supplicants to enact the utmost.
Then where exactly do the
Since when do Aha's games ever have boundaries? You don't understand,
Then make me under.
As you wish. I wonder if you've heard of the tragedy of the bloodstained games from 15...
Compared to the catastrophe.
Countless times. But I can't see. The Phantasmoon Games have only... The games must proceed. General Yao Guang, have you...
Simply because you possess the power.
Eons ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious garden, the severed branch screamed it save for the blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou.
Are you speaking?
When the past is as distant as the afterglow of this, that meddler transplanted her to another world. And through...
You mean...
You've misunderstood. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her. To teach her to... She once witnessed raging flames boil this finally. Finally.
So... You're afraid of waking her.
Over the past 1,000 years, I have come.
This is the abundance. Healing and...
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask?
Miss Evanescia. Quite the opposite. Evanescia is the mask you wear. What you are I too was...
Your mask?
A mask, known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that slaughtering.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me all this time?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master, but to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky, or the games of the Elation. From the instant the Phantasmoon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in his people. I really believe in you too, Miss Evan.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity, like me? In a game where the eons themselves have taken a...
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing.
Why?
Miss Evanescia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt's forth. Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood. If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequences of the hunt are... I am not some gambler. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate, forging their trajectory. The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. When you realized Full Wish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in your eyes? I know you already have a game changer in mind. Please, tell.
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rules and disrupted the order of the fan. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner. General Yao Guang, you once asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantasm Moon Games lie? Well, here's my answer. The boundaries aren't on the outside, but up now. I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of this eon. Through this method, the master of elation imprisoned the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games. The terror slumbering at the heart of planar...
According to statistics,
The affected staff are quarantined. If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect in prison, you wouldn't so. Why'd you call me here?
It's an emergency. I want to see.
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijacking others' bodies. But since he is here as well... Deduction. This crisis was within your
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Blade made the trip. Tell you what, I'll show you the script. It's too wordy, and I can't be bothered. Here, sending you a copy.
For the sake of our business partnership, save this
The feeling is mutual. Seems you don't trust me much either.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on all of you. Destinies, however, I'll grant you a privilege. Starting now, user Silverwolf has unrestricted access.
I could have done that,
with the precondition that I want you to hack into the internet. Trace the source of the Joy Ascendant. Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task. But if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron Hunters' suspicious activities for the time.
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out. Maybe you should keep it wide open. One eye might not be in...
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours. And hers.
Judging by the time, I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. You missed your cue. You should have made your entrance 4
lines back. Oh, one eye might not be enough. Margin of error, 23 seconds.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smoothly?
It's a long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis. I think it should have been you and... I heard Elio gave you a long vacation.
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule. I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at Ideen Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 credits. And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
23 seconds late.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to Aha.
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
Hope you enjoy yourself.
What secret messages have you been sending?
Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it, that's just because you don't know us well enough.
I don't deny that, but I will sooner or later. Jade warned me, never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 stone hearts, the Stellaron hunters possess...
Is she seriously not just throwing shade at her colleague?
The probability is 9%. Remember the objective. Hack. When you access the network, data's going to prompt block permissions unlocked.
So, is this... This was your first mission. A pity you had to cheat.
No. You don't even know the first thing about...
You handed over that cartridge.
I just took it back to play with. Besides, you guys just left it...
Fine. You think we were careless? Well, next time...
Nice idea, but the X... By the way, I changed the passcode for this cell, too.
Oh. The cartridge was clearly the ending you refused.
It's gonna be a game over
The ending's the same, so the journey doesn't matter.
It's not the same. You guys believe in destiny.
Then, when you see how things end for you, are you
bored? Because feeling bored proves I haven't become her. That's why I joined you. The Stellaron Hunters. Those who play the game to change the end. Why am I... This is still... This Joy whatever dude is her...
Exactly. Clearing up the truth.
You said you'd turn a blind eye. I didn't think you'd actually be monitoring me.
The road ahead is fraught with peril. I'm just watch if the worst happens and you end up an enemy of the whole world. I'll be there to switch to the world side in the nick of time.
Oh, I didn't take you for the humorist. "100% quick!"
You're asking if I've got something on my mind. What, be like you after the surgery? I looked down at my body. Oh, what? What are you doing? Are you...
This guy's the same. Working for the IPC.
Keep smiling! Flash a standard, beautiful, happy thanks to the surgery.
Hey.
Whether happiness surgery counts as
Who are you?
Fantastic! Let's see.
Yikes! There's something.
I saw it too.
But it's creepy. Huh. This one's
Smile! Smile! Those around you also smile.
Smile!
That is...
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start the interrogation by asking my thoughts?
If not, then let's keep...
No need. The answer... At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons of the 3 victims receive the same signal.
On the surface, it seems... No. That runs... Unhappiness is a...
Guess what this is?
Full wish is happiness.
Quick on the uptake. The Joy Ascendants can be counted among the denizens of abundance, she whose cells are the catalyst. That immortal being lying in slumber has endured...
So, full wish encoded happiness syntax and broadcast it...
And that's not all. As people transformed, they generated new wish power. Bingo. That's the full picture. The whole...
Sorry to interrupt, but...
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival hacker with a death.
The only question remaining is... How did full...
The answer is obvious. I just need to confirm one. Ugh. Duo mentions...
Even the Department of Aberration Defense is helpless.
You're right on my
So?
Take a guess. If you
Seafeld City.
To be more precise...
Almost all the supplicants are there.
The more heated the battle. Of course, there's no need for us, now that we've locked onto the signal source, the rest...
120 seconds.
Knew you'd say that. What happened?
Adding to whitelist.
You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere. Drat.
Why is everything pitch...
Just... There was a little accident.
Unbelievable. Never thought
Don't add insult to injury. The teleport failure rate is lower than point... Give me... I can tell. A hacker definitely had a hand in salvaging the world in Canvas. Just gonna tweak the parameters. I'll spawn a helper. And change my outfit while I'm at it. Wait, what is this outfit? Ugh, never mind. I'll debug it later. finally.
A residential zone.
I was clearly headed for.
Why? Time is.
No. It's because the genuine Pearl is still waiting for me at the office.
When did you figure it out?
It was the practiced, confident tone you used when you said happiness and so. What exactly does Pearl?
Disaster stems from the tongue.
Stop getting sentimental with that face, you shadow hiding behind Full Wish. Why don't you—
Just what I had in mind.
Why don't we switch things up and...
Hey there, little guy. Since you look like a mean ball of chaos, I'll just—
Why so serious? I just want to play a game.
Don't even think about it. I don't care if you're a fan.
I'm not a fan. Or perhaps it was because I was a fan that I became a lunatic.
There is something serious.
I'll take that as a compliment. I've heard you.
Why does everyone in the cosmos, no matter how important they are, just love?
No offense. I just joke.
I get it. I always keep my word.
Stop making fuss. We got as long as you're willing, and it doesn't matter if you're not. Spoiler alert, but by the time you finish playing.
You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play with me. Who do you think you're—
I made a mistake. You're a prisoner here.
Because I love—
What a shame. I prefer Cosmic Con just as...
What?
So, a Lux era.
Who exactly are you?
Oh, I imagine Elio's futile efforts look just like... I not only know it, I can hold... Tonight, a Stellaron hunter died.
My body...
Legendary hacker.
It's... the...
Thing about masks is, once you put one on...
Finality versus elation. The moment when paths collide, you will either die in a blaze of glory.
I really have to ask. Plain Arcadia is crawling with emanators. How are you going to take us on? With a single masked fool and a...
Do you know the secret to longevity? It's... don't die. The emanators you speak of are nothing more than a tenth of a pebble, a piece of wood, and... Oh! Who can you count on?
Full Wish is just a front. The...
Full Wish is a good student. Unlike me, she doesn't... I'm willing to give her project my full support. For instance, by trapping a certain buzzkill or perhaps for you...
I'm only hearing one thing. There aren't many people who can ruin your plans. But I'm one of... Your scheme is like a tower of blocks. All it takes is...
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come crashing down.
You.
On the grounds. One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking down the streets. It said,
I'll ask one more time. You. Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easily the most run-of-the-mill. It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran players. I gotta say, the Eon of Elation knows a thing or two about game. You're way out of your league. You wanna play with me? Getting played by me is more—
You're too prepared for this to be a spur of the moment.
What are you talking about? There was a moment when I started to view everything that was—
Was it that 23 sec?
Aren't you clever? Elio is nothing if not cautious when it— Just because he can't see this place clearly doesn't mean he can't see The script he gave Kafka has nothing to do with plain Arcadia. But if there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got someone on my tail. Counting today's little stunt, you can add—
A brilliant callback. It proves precise. Why not take a look at the present? Killing you once is unfortunately for you. I have all the patience in the world, while you are out of time.
Unfortunately for you, plain Arcadia, I have no patience, and I don't care about time. I'm here for a mission. Take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey? When I rip your head off and kick it into the dark zone, will your powers—
Come to think of it, I have a friend who is a master at inspiring. You too will kneel before us and offer up Aha's head with your own hands.
Then just you're dead meat. I'll say it again.
Just moments ago, our reporters—
The IPC used a monster—
Massive numbers of civilians—
As a local supplicant—
Listen to the—
As for the remaining
I can't reach them.
Just a few minutes ago.
You better— This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have— No.
I used to be a fan of the name, but look at how that turned out.
What do we get for our— I ask you?
Are you okay?
They've got a way with words.
Should I?
Wish power is gathering.
Let's quiet down the on.
A con artist? In bed? With the IPC?
Have you no shame?
Isn't this completely out of control?
We're past the point of no return.
But public opinion is a double. If we can just tear off full.
Looks like we—
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus supplicant. Audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on—
Please, be careful.
How should I put it? This 15 years ago, I defeated the Herald of Death with my own 2 hands. 15 years later, you have donned the Supplicant's mask. I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't do the same. Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
We'll have to deal with the ones in the tower ourselves.
Nothing new under the— A concerned citizen. What a pity. Friends in the audience.
I wouldn't dare! I wouldn't dare! Keep it down,
Truly lived up to the title of a hero.
jail!
Is this the debate? I figured it was a trap.
Full Wish is stalling for time. The elevator's cut. The emergency exit's a no-go. We're short on time.